distinguished dignitaries on the dais, distinguished dignitaries off the dais, ladies and gentlemen. This gives me immense pleasure to be part of the second IndiGlobal Education Festival. Before I go further, I would like to thank Sudhir Gautam for this excellent platform. This platform is the need of the hour, where great minds like all of you come together to make a change for the better of our educational system. It gives me even more pleasure as a sportsman that sports is becoming an important part of our educational system. Science has proved that physical activity improves your mental ability. I think education without sport, we are missing something. We are a nation with very talented people. We are a nation with a vast population. Yet if you see the medal tally at the Olympics, we don't figure in the first 40 countries. Where are we going wrong? I think this is the place where we need to discuss this and give more time and give sports a bigger role in our educational system. Making change at the grassroots level is what is going to win us medals at the Olympics. I still remember the school I studied in, and I remember them for what? For the time they gave me to practice. I was the national champion for 11 consecutive years. I still hold that record. I created 4 national records in various events. I went on to break these national records 4 times. I came 0.404 seconds close to the Moscow Olympic record. And I still remember my school, because if it was not for my school, it would not have been possible for me to achieve this. The reason why I remember my school is because my teachers, my principal, they would give me time out and say, you practice. What we want is a medal at the nationals. Don't bother about your attendance. And that, I think, made the change. And that is why I feel today that we need sports to play a bigger role in our educational system. I would also like to thank Naveen Mittal Garu IAS, Ronald Ross Garu IAS. They have made a tremendous change in the educational system of Telangana. The outstanding change that they made in the system, I think I would call it, they gave education in Telangana a new dimension. And with able officers and administrators like them heading departments, I have no doubt in my mind that few years from now, or maybe 10 years from now, India is going to figure in the top 10 of the Olympic Games. I believe India will be a sports hub of the world. I know there's a lot of teachers are here, a lot of principals, a lot of heads of departments of educational system, the system. I think you are the people who can make a change and win and allow our nation to win medals at the Olympics. This platform, the IndiGlobal Educational Festival, I think we need platforms like this, because if we don't have discussions with great minds like this, making a change in the system is not going to be easy. I have 45 years of experience in the field of sport. I am also part of the Khelo India project. In sport, many people come forward, many companies come forward after you achieve something in sports. After you become the national champion, people come forward to support you, people come forward to sponsor you. But the journey from the grassroots level to becoming a national champion is extremely difficult. Nobody comes forward. It's extremely difficult for people to recognize raw talent and to nurture that raw talent. There are 2 parts of talent. One is talent identification and one is talent development. In these 2 areas, even when the talent is identified, to develop that talent, there's a lot of efforts that goes into play. This is the area I think we are lacking in, for which I think the Khelo India project is an amazing project in which athletes between the age of 12 to 15 years are given an opportunity to exhibit their talent in various sports. And this has been it's a proven fact that this system is working. Because I can tell you in cycling, we have world junior champions. And they were identified right from the grassroots level at the raw talent from places like Andaman and Nicobar, from places like Manipur, where they had no sports background, but there are some parameters that the sports ministry lays down in which you test these athletes, and if they fulfill the norms, they go for a higher test, for a more sports-specific test, and they were nurtured. These world champions, world junior champions, were products of the raw talent identification. I'm sure in the schools that we have in Telangana and in India, we have a lot of talent. We Indians are extremely talented. I think the US runs because of Indian brains. Why can't we do that in sport? So I think you are the people that will make a big change in sports and education. These two paths, it is like training without nutrition. Education without sport is like training without nutrition. Training is a three-part program. It's training, nutrition, and recovery. If you lack in any one area, you're never going to make it big. I think sports and education is similar. You cannot leave out any one of them. So I request all the educational institutions, all the people here, let me tell you that your institutions are overflowing with sports talent. I know for sure, because we go to remote areas, we conduct talent identification programs. I'm also the president of the Dr. Maxwell Trevor Cycling Welfare Association, in which we conducted a talent identification program on the 21st of August last month. The response was unbelievable. We got 1,282 children between the age group of 6 to 15 years to take part. 1,282 is a big number. We had hundreds of children coming from each school. From this, we identify talent, and then we have this talent development program in which we develop their talent. We had a similar program on the 21st of August, 2021, in which we identified 40 children as talented children. We nurtured those children for a few months, maybe 4 months or 5 months. 8 out of those 40 children went on to represent the state of Telangana at the national level. I think that's a great achievement. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because we are overflowing with talent. I'm saying this because I'm on the ground there. I know how much of talent is there. We, as coaches, we have a very tough job to convince parents. Parents want their children to be doctors, to be engineers, and they think that sports is going to be a hindrance to their education. I'm here to tell you today that sports will develop them not only physically, but it will develop them mentally as well. I am extremely proud to be part of this platform, and I'm sure that this platform is going to be responsible for a lot of Olympic medals in the future. And I thank you once again, Sudhir, for that. I would love to see my country as a sports hub of the world. Wouldn't you like to see your country as a sports hub of the world? Yes. Well, I think we have all the golden wealth in your institutions. The golden wealth of gold medals at the Olympics is under your control. It's your kids studying in your schools. They have the talent, and they are the future of the Indian Olympic Games. They are the future of our Olympic medals at the world level. So you people, I am proud to be part of great people like you who are sitting on wealth of talent on sports. I would love to be part of any school. We conduct these talent identification programs. We come to your school and do it as well. We also have a special focus at the MTCWA in which we focus on the girl child and the underprivileged. If somebody has the zeal to do sport and doesn't have the means, we take care of the education, we take care of the nutrition, we take care of the equipment, we take care of everything that is needed to make them a champion. And I think there's great satisfaction in doing that. And if you know of anyone like that, you can please bring it to the notice of Sudhir. We will definitely come forward and take care of those kind of children and make them future champions. I thank you once again for giving me this opportunity. I thank you, Sudhir, once again. Thank you, everyone and all.
Thank you very much, sir. So let's hear it for Dr. Maxwell Trevor once again. We initiated a special initiative that is called IndiGlobal Sports, and it was Dr. Maxwell Trevor's first interview on the Velodrome that is situated in Osmania University. And we plan to continue it with many other sports personality. Next is Pulela Gopichan, and we would be coming up with one full-fledged sports summit that would happen with many decision makers, technologists, and educational institutions together. One thing that I would like to mention out here is all the coaching that is being done by the Dr. Maxwell Trevor's Cycling Association is for free of cost. Let's give it up for the effort that he's bringing back to the society and the kind of talent he's nurturing. As you rightly said, all the educational heads are sitting with the golden mine in their educational institutions. Meanwhile, I would request our program chair to give away a token of appreciation or gratitude to our respective speakers on dais. Dr. Maxwell Trevor, you missed his talk, sir. He's the national cycling champion, now also the coach for Dr. Maxwell Cycling Association. Let's hear it for Dr. Maxwell Trevor. We have a special session that would be focusing on sports this evening that's full of champions and experts joining us from all across the country.